Modern society. A place driven by technology and communication. And at the heart of it all, the internet. Websites playing the role of veins which carry the blood of information around the new hub of the world. Never before have we lived in a society where a man in China can hear of a murder in the French countryside before his tea is finished boiling. Or where a man in America can appreciate the many pictures of fluffy kittens from his Australian cousins miles away. But what does this new age of connectivity mean for the world as a whole? Where is it taking us? Recent government interference suggests a dark future for the freedom of the internet. But is that freedom necessarily a good thing? Why are things which are taboo in everyday life simply accepted on the internet? If a man was on the corner of your street calling everyone fags and handing out pictures gathered from a 4chan image board, I'd give him about 2 minutes of his freedom left. First, let's round up the negative aspects of this new internet state we have created. We all know of the dark depths of the internet, the places none of us dare to delve unless we've donned our chainmail armor of at least 10 proxies, or a spare computer, for whatever your rich boy fantasies are. These dark corners of the internet are truly terrifying places, and allow connections through common interest of disgusting, grotesque things. Things such as obsessions with death, or that one case of a man meeting with another to allow him to feast upon his flesh. Either the internet has created the zombie in reality, or we've allowed people to feel like their most hidden feelings are actually acceptable to some degree. Let me highlight something. In a day and age when you have a computer and an internet connection, eating another man for lunch is not really acceptable. Apparently we taste like pork, so start up a pig farm. The column knows, right? Also, don't think that the internet grants you international immunity. Recently, a video was leaked of an Anon hacker having his house raided by the FBI while streaming on a live webcam. I do admit the internet made it possible to view this, but the internet also caused it. If you post rotten stuff up in neighborhoods where anyone can see it, you'll get your ass handed to you. The internet does not guard you from this. Fact. Keep your rotten thoughts to yourself, or at least in a 3-inch thick steel safe with multiple padlocks. My last negative point on the internet's influence is the attitude it inspires in people. Whatever happened to the thrill of learning new things? Why has it become so popular to degrade the education system, instead choosing to Google it? I respected my teachers and my education enough to appreciate a human being telling you something is 100 times better than a search engine. Isn't that right, Cleverbot? Read a book, for God's sake. Do something creative. I see too many fat kids on the internet when their parents should be nurturing them by, I don't know, teaching them to ride a goddamn bike. And parents, it is unacceptable to blame the internet for your child's attitude and or appearance. You let the computer raise them instead of yourselves. If you have to use an iron fist and shovel literature and broccoli down their throats, then so be it. Take your kids out. Teach them values. Teach them how to love. I see too much hate on the internet. Seriously, the thing turns into one massive fiery inferno of pointless keyboard-slamming arguments over which Call of Duty is the best. Kids, take note too. But what am I saying? These are problems that can be easily fixed with a bit of government understanding and parenting lessons. The thing most people forget about the internet is the sheer amount of help it has given towards communication and understanding on an international scale. Remember World War II? Google it. I'll wait. Okay, that's enough waiting. The Nazis were brainwashed with restricted information and the promise of a better future. With a lack of information from the other sides, who can blame them for praising Hitler and believing without challenging anything? They were shut out from separate sources. Bring the internet into this equation. Suddenly people are flooded with perspectives from all points of view. Information is free, a dictatorship can't be established, and hey, no more Nazis. Ever wonder why countries run in a fascist manner don't allow freedom to use the internet? There's your answer. It's a threat to oppression and brainwashing. which makes it kind of scary that democratic governments have tried with SOPA, etc. to end the internet freedom. Hopefully, they understand that that's just not going to happen. People are free, and people are compassionate now. Major world conflicts can be avoided since everyone can take in all the necessary information to deduce that the conflict is unnecessary. The internet is a tool for good, and one to unite people from all aspects of life and humanity. It gives us hope for the future and inspires generations to learn more about each other, which is what makes it so great. Let's just hope it doesn't fall into the hands of someone evil. This is Chips.